This is where it ends.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Operator 99 over here with a video. Been in a while because I have been off YouTube. I'm trying my best to get on my grind to gain some more subscribers, to gain more likes, and to get the attention of the Apex community and stuff like that. So enough about that crap. I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts. I'm gonna be giving my opinions on Apex Legends Season 3, the legends, some of the legends, the loadouts, and the gameplays and your playstyle, how it affects you and affects your team and the chances of winning. So if you guys can see over here, I am personally I'm personally playing with a bloodhound. I don't have a third guy. I think he just backed out, so like that. So yeah, I recorded this gameplay some weeks ago, and I just had it over there, and this is the gameplay I actually wanted to use to talk about Season 3. It's not much, but it's at least what we got. So I'm going to be talking about how you can actually play in Season 3. This map is much more larger than King's Canyon. It's much more broader. It has new weapons inside. It has a lot of stuff. I'll be talking about that in another video. And I'm going to start with the loadout. So as you guys can see, I'm having a bit trouble deciding whether I should put the R301 down or take a R99, and I eventually take the R99 though, because basically I go with a sniper rifle and an AR or a submachine gun. I always go for a ranged gun. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sniper rifle. It can be an AR, but I personally like to use sniper rifles, especially the G7. So I'll be talking about the G7 later, but I'm going to be talking about how you can adapt to your environment depending on how people are playing against you, whether some people are rushing from all angles or whatever, somebody's camping and stuff like that. So as you guys can see, we have some enemies across the map over here. So I know we can't challenge them because they have a charge rifle, and I don't want to get clapped and stuff like that. So I personally go with the G7 Scout right now over here, because with the double tap is pretty insane. You guys will see how good it is and how strong it is depending on how you're shooting it and stuff like that. And okay, I see a supply crate over there, so I'll be going there to check out stuff. So this season is pretty rough. It has a lot of stuff over there. So talking about the G7 Scout, well, I don't have a sniper scope for it, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna be playing about it and stuff like that. Sorry, relations are actually done. So as you guys can see, I personally, this match right now we're watching over here, or this game I'm watching, I'm rocking the G7 and R99, and as you can see, I have the double tap over here. I don't actually change it to a single. I think the double tap itself is actually pretty good, so you can rock with it if you're feeling it. You can experiment with it, because I do a lot of experimenting when I'm playing Apex Legends and stuff like that. So coming on to the legends, I personally use crypto, and I use crypto all the time. Like it's that bad. It's like I'm addicted to crypto. I really like the way they released this map. They released this season with the map, then they released him as well, and he's really good in some situations, and most situations in this map you can see through Bangalore smoke. I mean, he he has a disruptor that can clear 50% of your shields, and they also had a buff to it recently that it can also clear it could also deal some damage even if you don't have a shield on. So I feel like this guy is pretty sick. I use him all the time. You can try him if you want to, even if you haven't yet. I actually show you. So talking about crypto, I use the drone a lot of times to check my environment, to check about how many enemies are around me, the playstyle I'm gonna run up against them, how I'm gonna fight them and stuff like that. So I can see, okay, if I've checked over here, I can tell like they're full squad or they're almost two. I don't want to keep my drone at one place because they can destroy it, and it takes a little bit of time for it to generate, but I don't want them to destroy it and wait to recharge the gun. It's pretty annoying. So I can tell how many people are over there. They're like 2, and I know we're like 3 squads or so. And I'm gonna check the houses to see if anyone's actually camping or he's just chilling in the corner or something like that. So I feel like this is one of the pros of crypto. He can go through all these. He can navigate. He can destroy all these stuff. So I wasn't really sure where he was, so I just had to destroy all of that in case the circle appears over there, so we can all just go over there real quick. So that's that for crypto. I really think he's a good legend for this kind of map. I mean, he's like a surveillance expert, so he can actually check your environment, and I think that's one of the most important things to do in Apex Legends. So this clip, I actually saw Watson, and I was really shocked because I rarely see Watsons in this map. I don't, even though I don't have any form of polls or statistics to check how many people use Watson in this season, but I haven't seen her in a long time. People using her in a long time because Watson is really good for close encounters, and at the end of the gameplay you might see how the person was using Watson and was actually a good way. So my friend dies, like he just kills him immediately, and I have to do the cleanup real quick in case his friend comes, and I don't know whatever he's gonna do. Maybe he was alone, but maybe he wasn't alone. So as you guys can see, these people there are like two people that have snipers over there, so I don't want to peek it. I don't want to just go stand there and just be exchanging shots. So somebody just threw a thermite grenade, hoping to like get some of us though. I think he's alone though. Yeah, I think he's actually alone. So he's trying his best to try and disrupt us. So he actually alone, and we have like a two man over there, and also a 2-man. So this should be actually a little bit balanced and stuff like that. So talking about some other legends that you can actually really use to get some more wins, to get some more kills, I feel like you can use Pathfinder. I feel like he's good. Bangalore is like she's like an all-around player. She can do she can do anything she wants. She's actually a good player. I think you can also use Bloodhound when you want to track whether some players have actually come your way or on your way or something like that. He's actually not bad for this kind of map. Mirage is not so bad though. He's actually pretty good though, but depending on the area you are on, if you do the ultimate, you might get seen immediately when the time finishes for your ultimate and stuff like that. So I'm not saying some legends are terrible, you shouldn't use them. I'm just saying these are my thoughts on Apex Legends Season 3, how the legends adapt to this kind of environment and how they play. So as you guys can see, my players are actually really good. That's it. That's it. So I see another squad over there trying to shoot me. I turn to my range gun. Click. Friend does the cleanup, and he yeah. So as you can see, I'm throwing some throwables, and there is a Watson over there. So she's really good for these kind of situations, and that's what I'm starting to say. So depending on how you play, I can tell these guys they're playing pretty smart. They don't want to rush it. Yeah, they're probably playing pretty cool and everything like that. So I use crypto to just go and disrupt them, to clear the shields and to clear the equipment over there, because I'm gonna have to throw some stuff there. Anything could just happen. So yeah, he's down. So guys, that's actually my thoughts on the game. Like all I'm trying to say, my thoughts on Season 3, it's not all that bad, but I feel like this kind of map you actually have to get used to it. You actually have to experiment, because if you don't try it, you're never gonna know who you want to use or who you will not want to use and stuff like that. So that is the whole gameplay. That's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on some legends. I actually gave everything. I didn't give everything on every legend, every gun and everything like that. There'll be a whole new video for that, because I'm back on my YouTube grind. Even though I have 11 subs this time, I'm gonna try my best. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and later.